Dear viewers and friends and students, I'm sure you must have seen my earlier video posted about 2 days back on my YouTube channel relating to boosting your immune system with positive thinking. I hope that the video content must have been useful for you. Today, in the same direction as my commitment, I'm going to present in front of you a scientific evidence, the empirical evidence on the basis of which I had made a statement that if really you want to boost your immunity to fight any virus, including COVID-19, then your immunity should be strong enough and how the positive thinking, positive thought can help you in developing how your mind can help you in developing your immunity physically. Many times it has been seen that people have high immunity to fight the virus, but their mind is giving them the negative thought. Their own mind is questioning them about their capacity, about their competencies to accept it. Hence, dear viewer, last about 4 months back, I was involved in doing a study, which I want to present to you today to give you empirical evidence or scientific basis of boosting your immunity through the positive thinking. For 4 months back, I identified a group of 40 young people of the age of 20 to 35 year of age, active, and try to understand their mental thinking, their outlook towards life, their forward-looking aspect of their life. And when I match them on parameters like their fear towards uncertainty, often experiencing moderate experiencing or to high experiencement of stress, and lacking their confidence over self. So these are the matching I have done over the 40 people. And then what I did, I divided them into two groups. One, I call it experimental group, E group. The other I call control group. As per the scientific methodology. So randomly I divided them into two groups where I had 20 under the control group and 20 under the experimental group. They were further divided. Under the control group, there were 10 were men and 10 were women. Similarly, under the control group, there were 10 men and 10 women. So I used a scientific design of 2 by 2, that is control and experimental, and then gender, male and female. To the control group were left as it is, but just monitor on my parameters. I will come with the parameters. For experimental group, I give the intervention over 3 months. My intervention was very simple. My intervention was basically to bring a positive thinking in their mind. To bring positive thinking in their mind. And for this, I use various techniques, and the virtual intervention used to be done once in 20 days. So I had 4 basic sessions with them over 3 months. Between 15 to 20 days, I had virtual session. And virtual session, I try to talk about keeping yourself mentally healthy. You have the capacity, you have the ability, all the parameters. You may have seen my earlier video. If not, then I will suggest to see the video I posted about 2 months back, how to develop positive thinking. So this intervention group, I have given them, the experimental group, the intervention, to have a positive thought. And also suggested both the groups I suggested to take steam twice a day for 5 minutes. Then drink water, hot water, avoid cool water. So I've given to both this I've given to both the groups to keep it. Then take warm milk, 1/3 of a cup with turmeric inside, every second day. And then follow the COVID protocol while moving outside, just going outside the house for any work, maybe in the neighborhood, having mask, social distancing, and cleaning of the hands. And also suggested them to take tea with tulsi twice a day, at least, so that they are the immunity boosting parameters. I can't play with their life during the COVID time. So I say, follow these, the COVID protocol, the milk with turmeric, hot water, drinking hot water, taking steam, taking tulsi, and what. So these are the 5 areas on which I just give all the 40. We ask them to follow regularly. And then I keep on monitoring them, and the result which I received after 3 months, 3.5 months, were really very significant, going with my theory, with my model of power of the mind, of the positive thinking. What I observed that out of the 20 people in the control group, the 11 of them got infected by COVID-19. Even they follow the protocol as per the statement. Out of the 11, 8 who got infected by COVID, there were 5 were male and 3 were female. So more number of male got infected in the control group. So 8 in the control got affected. Out of that, 5 were male and 3 were female. In the experiment group, one of the participants over this period got infected and he was a male. 19 remain safe. 1 got affected. There, 8 got affected in the control, where the intervention was not given, 20 days intervention was not given on positive thinking, positive mindset. And 12, thank God, all the participants recovered. The 8 and 1, they recovered from the COVID. Even there were 2 participants in the control group who had a guilt that they got infected and they further infected their own family member also. So their family member also got found to be positive. And one of the person family member was critical. He was old man of the age of about 70 plus, but thank God he recovered. No, interestingly, you must be surprised. Though, if you ask me, I will not surprised with this finding. These findings are quite as per my expectations, you could say. When I try to study these people, I find that the people who were in the control group, they lacked level of confidence. They have been taking, following the protocol, COVID protocol, they have been taking turmeric with hot milk, they were taking steam, etc. At the same time, they were not sure, they were not hopeful that these methods are going to help them, going to save them from the impact of COVID. Though they have been doing. And some of them, when my instructions were given, asking them to take 2 times in a day, they have been taking 5 or 6 times. One of the person said, I'm taking roughly about 15 to 20 times the steam in a day. But I was taking because I read in the WhatsApp, you also told us to follow it. But I know they are not going to work and it never worked. I followed mask, but it never worked. Though I have been doing religiously. See that they were following all these instructions, the protocol to keep themselves safe from the impact of COVID, but they lack confidence. They have a very high amount of fear. Every moment, even they were cleaning their hands, not once, number of times. Some of them cleaning their hands, even they have just cleaned their hand, going to the chair or table, again got up, and then they say, we repeated so many times, we can't keep a count. Still we develop it. And they were of the notion that these measures, mask, etc., are not going to help. If you're going to be infected, you will going to be infected. Nobody can stop it. Only maybe God can stop it. It's all in the hand of the God can stop it, not in the hand of the human beings. And while on the other side, experimental group, they were those sure. They were very sure. They said, yes, it's going to work. Why not? My getting strict follow the COVID protocols, taking tulsi, taking turmeric with milk, taking steam, taking hot water will work. Why not it work? It will kill. It will kill. The moment the germ will infect my throat, it will kill. Yeah, but that's sure. While the other group, they are not sure. That is the reason I'm saying the mind is very powerful. It's a bind which develops your immunity. Your immunity developed through your positive mindset. If you're doing something and then think it may not work, you are eating a great food, very healthy food, but at the same time you're thinking the food is not going to help anyway. I'm taking it, okay, for the sake of taking it. I don't think the milk or fruits are going to improve my health. Definitely, I agree. If you think it's not going to improve your health, it will not improve your health. Think over it. When you get up, suppose you're sitting on a chair and you get up, you walk 10 steps to another room or outside your house, mean the gate. You went 10 steps on the front side, back side, right side, left side. Your steps, you took step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You took these steps. Tell me, who told you? Who instructed you to take these steps? Where you're sitting, say for example, you want to go to the main gate of your house, which is on the left side, where you are sitting, and you get up. Then what you do? You take a turn on the left side. You take turn left side. You turn left side. Then you take the steps. Who told you to take a turn? Who told you to take a step? Your mind. Mind instructed your body, your muscles, movements. It instructs you to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Stop it. It's not you stop. It's your thinking. I hope you agree with me. It's your thinking will stop you. There is a cup of tea lying over here. It's just lying. It's meant for me. My servant gave me the hot tea, and I have to drink. For what? I have to lift it. And who gave instruction to lift it? My mind. Mind tell me to lift. The moment I think I can't lift it, it must be very heavy. It must be very hot. I'm scared. I'm scared. So, if your mind is that powerful, which basically govern your actions, is the mind. Both the groups were matched. 40 people were matched. And you see that 8 in the control group got infected, irrespective of using all these protocols. But at the same time, they were doing it mechanically, not with level of confidence, not with level of uncertainty. They were doing mechanically because there's a lot of uncertainty on their mind. Oh, I'm doing it. I don't think this is going to work. If you think it's not going to work, it's not going to work. Other had a confidence. They knew that it will work. And they will see to it, it will work. So tell yourself, if you really want to increase your immune system, have very positive thoughts. That is the reason I told you earlier. Go to your past. You must have experienced a lot of ups and downs. Every one of us experience ups and downs in life. Think about the incident. Think about the incident which affected you. And you got stressed with that. And think about the manner, the mechanism through which you overcome that. So if you can overcome that time, why not you can overcome during COVID-19? What is COVID-19? Infection, there are so many infections in the environment, not one. Maybe difficult for you to count and name it. And you sail through. You sail through. You sail through during that time with those viruses. Why not COVID? COVID is not something different, you know. This is not something which came all of a sudden from the heaven. It's there. It's there. So my viewers, what I'm saying, I'm not saying based on just my gut feeling only. Gut feelings are important at times. I'm saying based on the evidence. Though I admit that of 2020, It's not a very scientific data, not a very large data. It's very small data, but it's an indication. It's an indication. It's giving us the instructions. Yes, I can increase my immune system. You take medicine, you think at the same time you think the medicine is not going to work. It will not work. Sometimes you go to the doctor. You go to which doctor? On whom you trust. You have a lot of faith and trust. That trust basically placebo effect. That trust basically helps you to get cured. Just touch of that doctor. He might be giving very ordinary medicine, to not of a very high quality, maybe moderate kind. But other, you don't trust. You're taking it. It was given by doctor. At the same time, you don't have faith on that. It will not work. So it's a challenge for you. And accept this challenge. And you can do it. I'm sure you can do it. Develop your immune system. Use all these things. First, you have to make your mindset positive. Yes, it will. Then you use the mask. Mask will work. Why not? If you think it's a mask, or it will enter from here and here and here, it's in the air already. So how can it mask can stop? Then it will not stop. You're taking tulsi, you're taking glow, you're taking turmeric, hot water. They're the Ayurvedic ways of doing it. They're very effective. But faith about your Hakim, about your doctor is very, very significant. My viewer, you see that 8 of them in the control group, as I said, got affected. 2 of them affected their family also. Your family is very near and dear. I know the guilt. When I talk with the 2 people, they had the guilt. Oh, to me, my family also got affected. My father also got affected. My father became serious. Thank God he recovered later. But I'm having that guilt. You are disturbed by that. So similarly, my viewer, you are also my near and dear. All of you are my very near. I don't want any of you should be impacted by this disease. This disease will go. I have full confidence. This disease will go. Maybe a matter of another 2, 3, 4 months, 6 months. Or maybe a year, I don't know. I can't tell you the time, but it will go. And in the mind of many people, it's already gone. They're so strong, it's already gone. It's gone for them. Why not gone for you? I hope my message clear to you. And at the end, I will say, stay safe. And be optimistic. Develop your positive thoughts that will work. How? There's a video on my YouTube channel, how to develop your positive thinking. There are 10 mantras I've given over there. Kindly see to that. Very simple mantra. If you follow those mantras, I tell you, those mantras will really help you in developing your positive thinking power. When you develop your positive thinking power, this positive thinking power will help you to develop your immune system to fight with this virus. And you will come out with success. You will be healthy. Your family will be healthy. You will be happy. I'm also selfish. I'm also happy because you are happy. Your happiness give me a purpose in life. And with this, I will stop. I will again come with some more videos on the topic.